Nash Farm Battlefield ended the Atlanta campaign in the Civil War, 1864. This is a 204-acre historical park. Nash Farm Park is located in Henry County near Lovejoy in the city of Hampton, Georgia. This was the site of Kilpatrick's raid, 1864. As I mentioned, it was the end of the Atlanta campaign. Here's the historical marker describing the battle. See, relic hunting is strictly prohibited. This is the Battle of Lovejoy Station. They have a museum here. I think it's open 7 days a week. Kilpatrick's raid at Nash Farm. Locomotive bell from Nancy Hanks. Pride of the Central of Georgia Railroad. The right flank on the McDonough Road and the campsites of Hood's Army of the Tennessee. Stonewall Confederate Cemetery in Griffin, Georgia. To the women of Griffin and Spalding County who gave their services during the war between the states. Stonewall Cemetery is located on part of a plot given as a burial site by General Lewis Lawrence Griffin when he founded Griffin in 1840. Georgia Militia at Griffin, November 15th, 1864. The Orphan Brigade, Bear Creek Station, Hampton, 1864. The Global War on Terror. The City of Griffin Historic Cemetery. We've got New Oak Hill Cemetery, Old Oak Hill Cemetery, New Rest Haven Cemetery, Old Rest Haven Cemetery, the Pauper Cemetery, Stonewall Confederate Cemetery, Veterans Memorial Cemetery. We're going to try to find Doc Holloway's grave in the Old Oak Hill Cemetery, plot number 13. Doc Holloway's final resting place. Historic Oak Hill Cemetery in Griffin, Georgia. Welcome to beautiful Butts County. Jackson, Georgia. Population approximately 5,600. Sherman's March to the Sea, 1864. After destroying Atlanta, Sherman began his campaign for Savannah, Georgia. The Sack of Suds, bait and tackle, barbecue. Iron Springs, 1864, the 17th Corps of Sherman's Army marched through here. There's the Iron Springs Clubhouse. Monticello, Georgia, population approximately 2,600. The Smithboro Hamlet, or community, little small hamlet between Monticello and Eatonton, Georgia. Coney National Forest, historic Eatonton, Georgia. I've already filmed another video of some of the museums here. Here's a historical marker about the Stoneman Raid, 1864. Eatonton, Georgia's in Putnam County. 1807, there was an act that created the county. On my last video clip of Eatonton, Georgia, I forgot to mention it has a population of over 6,300 people. And also, I mentioned I had another video of the famous author's driving tour in the museums there in Eatonton. There were 3 famous authors in this area: Joel Chandler Harris, Alice Walker, who wrote The Color Purple, and Flannery O'Connor. You can see the Briar Rabbit, Uncle Remus stories, real big in the Eatonton area. I also have another full-length video of the Rock Hawk effigy in the History and Trails, another roadside attraction on the way to between Eatonton and Sparta, Georgia. I'm about to climb to the top of this tower here, get a good view of the Rock Hawk effigy. Here's an aerial view of the Rock Hawk effigy. Mound of Stones was built by the Indians in ancient history. There's also Eatonton has got a rock eagle where the 4-H camp is. I'll have to go by and do a video of it someday. I've taken pictures before, but I've never filmed a YouTube video of Rock Eagle. But Rock Hawk is on the way on this trip I'm currently making between Eatonton and Sparta, Georgia. While I'm here again, I'm going to do a film of this mural that kind of shows the history over the years of this area. Putnam in Hancock County, Eatonton and Sparta, Georgia. The Lake Sinclair and Lake Oconee area. You can see here at the end, The Color Purple by Alice Walker was written. Shoulderbone Campground, where my parents and I had a camper for 17 years, since 2008. I recently sold it this month in 2025. Here's the famous Indian Trail at Little Shoulderbone Creek. I forgot to mention that the Shoulderbone Campground, where I had the camper, is on the Lake Oconee and Lake Sinclair. Georgia Power's got a dam that separates the two. Shoulderbone Junction, the Millmore Mill. The Shoulderbone Creek Treaty, 1786. Cedar Green Plantation. July 1858, the original July foxhound. An Irish foxhound arrived in Georgia as a gift. The Old Dominion Historical Marker near Sparta, Georgia, 1806. The Old Eagle Tavern, Sparta, Georgia, 1830s. I think it's been rebuilt. Might have been here, the original one might have been here in the 1700s, but it's been redone in the 1800s and 1900s. Here's the Hancock County, probably the courthouse building. Sparta, Georgia has a population of approximately 1,360 people. Lafayette's Tour, 1825. Here's a mural. Circle A Ranch. Warthen, Georgia, Washington County, where the world's oldest wooden jail in Georgia is located. (1783). I'm thinking this might be it. It was hewn out of logs. It's also known as the Burr Jail. They say 1783. here in Burr, very historic, Warthen, Georgia. Historical marker for President Jefferson Davis, President of the Confederate States of America. RV campground here near Saundersville, Georgia. The Buffalo and the TP. The main office here, and a building down with a swimming pool. Place for our RVs to park. Evans Hooks Cattle Company, Angus Ranch. Crider Foods near Metter, Georgia. Crider Foods Conference Center, the Big Chicken. B&W Salvage, the junkyard near Metter, Georgia.